There are several grounds for divorce in New York. The main ground that people file for divorce with are irreconcilable differences, which means you just need to be married for a continuous period of 6 months. There are other grounds for divorce as well, such as imprisonment, adultery, and cruel and inhuman treatment. Nobody really uses the other grounds, except some people might try to use cruel and inhuman treatment if they're trying to claim egregious fault as a result of domestic violence. I would say 95% of the cases use irreconcilable differences. Assets are divided under the equitable distribution statutes of the state of New York. New York divides assets by equitable distribution. Equitable distribution doesn't mean equal, it means what's fair. So the court always has the discretion to apportion more assets to one party or another, but the overwhelming majority of cases use as a 50-50 split of assets. In New York, alimony is called maintenance. The purpose of maintenance is for the non-moneyed spouse to be put on a level playing field going forward with the moneyed spouse and to be able to rehabilitate themselves and to re-enter the workforce. If incomes are very similar, there will not be alimony that is granted. New York State has a formula that is used to determine maintenance. And after applying the formula, the court always has the discretion to look at various other factors in determining whether maintenance would be appropriate. In New York, there's what's called sole custody and joint custody. Sole custody means there's one parent that makes all the decisions. Joint custody, both parents have to make the decision. The courts will usually look at what's in the best interest of the children to determine which parent would have custody. Most cases will end up with joint custody as that relates to decision making. And the big thing is who has final say, and there's usually a roadmap we can use to help parties go through how to make decisions for their children regarding health, education, and welfare. We're not talking about having a custody issue over what flavor ice cream cone your child might get. So in determining custody, the courts will look at the best interests of the children, and in terms of decision making, most cases will resolve themselves with some type of joint custody, which can always be defined in your agreement in terms of if someone has final say or if somebody does not. We will also use sometimes spheres of influence, whereby one party has final decision-making as it relates to educational issues. One party can have final decision-making as it relates to healthcare issues. It really goes by a case-by-case basis. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact the law office of Jerome Scharoff and schedule a consultation.